All right, in this video, we're going to talk about my absolute favorite method to get free traffic for Shopify Dropshipping. This is an extremely powerful way to get loads of free traffic that will actually make purchases on your dropshipping store, but this is a very underutilized method. Very few people actually go through with this, and this is something I've talked about quite a bit before, but very few people are actually taking advantage of this extremely powerful method. People are constantly complaining about the rising cost of Facebook ads, the fact that dropshipping is getting extremely saturated. And while I don't necessarily agree with the saturation argument very much, we've talked about that a lot, why dropshipping is not getting saturated if you're doing the right methods. This method for getting free traffic can be very powerful for your business, make your profit margins go through the roof, and essentially allow you to not have to be spending tons of money testing with Facebook ads or Google ads or whatever you're using. So in this video, I'm going to explain exactly what this free method is, how you can actually start using it, how to specifically use it for Shopify dropshipping, and all the reasons why you need to be using it. But before we get into it, if you guys could please do me a huge favor, please smash that like button down below, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Definitely leave any comments or questions. I love going ahead and connecting with all of you, answering any questions you might have. All right, so when I was a firefighter paramedic and I was trying to create an online business, a lot of you know I actually started with Amazon FBA. Amazon FBA was the first way I actually jumped into e-commerce, but how I actually started with my first online business was by creating a blog. I created a health and fitness blog that was very consistent. I think I was doing 3 articles a week on it to grow the SEO. I was following all the steps on how to grow a blog and actually make a blog towards an actual business with affiliate marketing, all of that. And then that's when I got into Amazon FBA. Once I got into Amazon FBA, this is when I learned about dropshipping, and I decided to combine all 3. Combine the blog, combine the private label products from Amazon FBA to my actual Shopify store. Now, the beautiful thing is although I moved pretty much all of my focus over to dropshipping, I was getting a lot of free traffic from my blog, and that kept growing and growing and growing over time. Now, this is something that I've helped many people throughout the years do. I've counseled a lot of people to go ahead and start a blog to actually drive traffic over to their dropshipping store, drive focused traffic, not just junk traffic, drive focused traffic over to their Shopify store. And a few people that have actually listened to me and actually worked on this made it work, and this has been extremely powerful for their business. Why you'd want to create a blog for your Shopify stores. First off, the branding goes through the roof. I've talked many times about how Shopify dropshipping more than ever is being skewed towards brands now. If you want to be successful in this game, yes, you might have some success with a general store, you might have some success with just a one product store, but all in all, dropshipping is moving more and more towards brands. People are wanting to buy from brands now, and it's only going to head more and more in that direction. When you have a blog set up, it makes your brand authority go through the roof. Your brand authority is going to essentially, you're going to have a very high level of trust with your customer right off the bat. Second, you'll create a snowball effect with your blog. Once you actually get started, there's very cheap methods to go ahead and pay someone to go ahead and create articles for your blog. You don't need to actually create the articles, but if you are, you could start doing 2 articles a week, 3 articles a week, an article a day, whatever schedule you choose. What happens is you're not going to be getting a lot of traffic in the very beginning, but if you go ahead and you follow the right methods to create a blog in the right niche, this is where this snowballs over time. The SEO builds up on your blog, the search engine optimization builds up over time on your blog, and it starts snowballing to where you're getting more and more daily traffic, which means more and more daily traffic over to your store. And the beautiful thing is then this can become a business of its own. So not only are you driving traffic from your blog to your Shopify store, but now your blog can be a website where it's actually generating revenue on its own through tons of different revenue streams. You could have other types of products on there, like information products. You could have affiliate marketing on there. The blog in itself can be driving a lot of revenue for you on its own. So how you want to actually create a blog for your Shopify store is, first off, you need to know what niche you're in. So, if you're in, say, the cosmetics niche with Shopify dropshipping, obviously you're going to want to create a beauty or cosmetics blog. You want your blog to be related to the niche that you're in with Shopify Dropshipping. That way, the traffic you're getting over to your blog, when they actually are then directed over to your Shopify store, they're going to be a focused traffic. It's not going to be junk traffic. It's not going to be someone going to, say, a health and fitness blog, and then they go over here and it's home goods. You want focused traffic, so you need to go ahead and make sure you're strategic on the niche, and then obviously the content you're actually putting on the blog, the articles you're writing, all of that. When creating the blog, I suggest going with something like WordPress. I don't suggest using Shopify's blog. Shopify's blog system, the SEO on it's just not near as good as something like if you're using WordPress. And the thing is, it's very easy to connect the two. You can essentially just make a My Shop link. There's multiple different ways on how you can actually connect it over. It's very, very, very simple, but I suggest using a different service like WordPress rather than using Shopify and putting your blogs directly onto your Shopify store. There's so many videos out here on YouTube. When I started creating my blog years ago, I started with the, how to create a blog tutorials here on YouTube. So definitely go check out all of those. Follow along. You're going to need to, put some work into this. But it doesn't need to take your entire day. You obviously want to still focus on your dropshipping business. Don't go ahead and spend, every working hour now working just on the blog and completely, screw the dropshipping business. You need to go ahead and level it out. This doesn't have to take very much time. You can create a blog and have articles going up and it not take very much time every day or every week or how often you decide to post content. Once you do this, you will be going against the grain. You will essentially cut down your competition in this space to virtually zero. Like I said before, I know so many people that have actually utilized this method and gone with creating a blog, and now they actually have brands that are absolutely flourishing, rather than everybody else who just jumps into dropshipping, tries to just pick out that winning product, spend a crap ton on Facebook ads and hopes it works out. This is one of those methods that if you're willing to, take the long game, this is a long game. Creating a blog, to build up that SEO, it takes some time. It might take 3 months, it might take six months, but once you actually start getting that traffic coming in, it's a snowball and it really comes in. This is a long-term game. And just like I've talked with other videos, we're creating an actual business here. You don't want to go ahead and have that short-term mindset of, how can I make money in the quickest way possible? Yes, you still need to do those, front end strategies to make money on the front end when you'll still be doing that alongside this. But you're creating a business here and you need to devote time to the kind of long game strategies as well, not just the short game strategies. There's so many other methods like this, like blogging, that you can get into. Some people create YouTube channels and then they'll plug their print on demand or drop shipping store within their YouTube videos. They'll create a whole review channel just around whatever product they're trying to sell with drop shipping or Amazon FBA or whatever it is. There's so many different methods out here, but blogging by far, for the people that actually do this right, and it's not hard to do it right. It just takes some time. For the people that actually will devote the time, have the patience, and actually do it and treat it like a business, creating a blog is, in my opinion, one of the best ways to ensure you will make money online. Creating a blog and growing it up and having the patience to see it build up is one of the easiest, in my opinion, it just takes time, but easiest ways to build a substantial online business. And then you have it connected to your dropshipping store that's just driving tons and tons and tons of traffic daily to your store. So if you want to have that kind of long-term mentality, I highly suggest you look into creating a blog. Like I said, don't go ahead and just, not focus on all the front end strategies as well. Like, using Facebook ads to test products, all of that. You still need to do that. But this is a way to completely, give you a ton of free traffic. So if you don't have a big budget right now, but you're willing to go ahead and, spend some time, that, maybe you're not going to have a ton of money come in the first week, but you're willing to, see this grow over months period. If you don't have a lot of money to start, definitely start by creating a blog. It's very cheap to create a blog. It's just more sweat equity. But definitely go ahead, take a look into this. This is one of my absolute favorite methods, and it's extremely underutilized in this space. Very, very few people do this. Really, the only people I see do this are the serious business owners that, have more of a long-term business mindset rather than just, the get rich quick type of mindset. So I hope you guys found some value in this video. If you have any questions about, how I specifically created a blog, I can go very, very much into depth of, exactly how I connected it, the type of articles I was writing, what I've seen other people do. I can definitely go more in depth on this topic, and this is definitely a topic I'm very passionate about. If you'd like me to do more videos on it, drop a comment down below. Feel free to ask any questions. I love going ahead and connecting with all of you. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Be happy, be positive, be powerful, and have a great rest of your day.